Hey, what's up, guys? I'm your second favorite PE teacher, Denver. Hit like and subscribe right now and use code thatdenverguyYT in the item shop. Guys, I have 6 minty codes left, and let's give some away right now for this video. So make sure you tapped like and subscribe already. And to win, leave a comment down below telling me what your favorite gun in Fortnite is. That's it. Just tell me your favorite gun down in the comments, and the winner will be announced in the next video. So get that notification bell turned on, and I'll be giving away 2 more minty codes and a lot of V-Bucks live on Twitch TV, That Denver Guy, after you finish watching this video. Minty codes, V-Bucks live, custom games, Zone Wars is going to be insane right after you finish watching this video. But just now, guys, big stuff today. Pros like Ninja, Nick Merckx, and Nate Hill are losing it on Epic for deleting their points and scamming them out of $200,000 or more, and even deleting a 30-point game that would have put Ninja and Nate way high in placement. This is a disaster right now, and Fortnite is getting destroyed by tons of pro players on socials, and Epic, they just didn't tell anybody what was going on forever. Watch Ninja and his squad sit there confused and waiting in the lobby, wondering what Epic is doing. Check this out.
Nate, hurry the up you're throwing, dude.
Yeah.
Nate, back out, and go to select game mode.
I did.
And then go to select game mode, and then go into.
There it is.
Boom. Let's go. Ready up.
All right, ready up.
Oh my God, we have 0 points.
We have 0 points?
No, that's got to be a bug.
Actually, by the way.
We have 0
Contacting
matches
game
played.
service.
I'm telling you, we're going to run 2 sessions tomorrow.
I'm crying.
Yes.
I'm crying.
No.
I'm crying.
That's unacceptable.
I'm crying.
Nate,
Grown man tears.
we have no power. You act like we have power. We have no power. We're gonna do exactly what they tell us to do.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Weird, we couldn't connect to the match. You can try again, but the problem continues. Check out status.epicgames.com.
Yeah, leaderboards, we're stuck at 6.
Black hole part 2, dude.
I like how Fortnite's like, they don't even tweet about it.
They don't care.
It's so like low priority for them.
Neither, I don't know.
Whoops, party failed to connect. Anyone else getting anxiety as the clock winds down still?
Hey, dude, it actually worked.
Hey, 0 matches played.
That's weird. It doesn't say I have 30
All right,
points.
focus up.
Yeah,
that's
it's,
weird.
it's really weird.
That's really weird. Hang on, let me just
right.
let me just
Right.
All right, slide out. Late game, late drop.
let me go on my time machine real quick, boys. I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on either.
Like the
Can I make a
time,
statement about this,
time
or-
hasn't reset.
I think this is just like practice games. Okay, they have teams at like 25 points, 30 points, 33 points. With
Everyone's probably playing a game or 2.
with 3 games played. 2 games played. We'd be in first place with 40 right now.
We would have 40 points, right?
Yeah.
I just tweeted, man. I'm like, is there a statement from Epic somewhere? Are we finishing this out? Did the first game count? Is the time going to be extended? What the fudge is happening?
Seriously. Talk to us.
They can't just act like we couldn't get in a game for 30 minutes. Like
And the first game didn't count, you know?
Like I'd be not in a bad mood right now if I knew that we had 40 points instead of 30. I think the only thing that's just triggering me now is that like there are teams that have their points and we don't. That's probably like
Exactly.
That's probably like I can't even fathom that Epic is letting it happen like this.
Right now, we would be 11.
No, you can't even say that. You can't even say like right now, like look at our point, because we would have been the energy, the games are in the lobbies, like we would have been fine, man. We would have been dominating. We could have dropped another 30-point game and had 60 points in 2 games. Some teams kept their points. Like this is just botched.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't just redo it. Like,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
100% I'm DC'd.
Yeah, you're DC.
I'm still loading.
Yeah, we're like
We
going on
abandon.
right now.
Everyone click abandon match. Everyone click abandon match.
Yeah, I did.
That shouldn't count, right?
Nothing.
No, nothing counts.
I like don't know. This is so scuffed.
It's pathetic, really. It really is.
We're getting maxed. Look at that.
Max Northwest every game.
We have
Max Northwest every
27
game.
eliminations, 0 placement. Funk.
All right, let's
Look at
get
first
a.
place, 96 points.
Game's pathetic. It's an embarrassment to esports. It really is.
So are they being too harsh, or does Epic need to hear this? I can't believe they wouldn't say anything to the competitive community, and wait until you hear what Nate Hill says in a second. But Ninja on Twitter said, first game, 30 points didn't count, but other teams got 2 games in and all points counted after the disconnect. Then 9 out of 10 zones max distance to Sandy and Pleasant when we land in docks. What's going on with these zones? Seriously, just a bleep show of a day. Epic finally tweeted out though, and said, due to playlist issues, the FNCS event window will be extended by 1 hour in the following regions. But of course, this didn't address how many people lost high point games, like Nick Merck saying, what about the first game? We had a 25 pointer. Nate Hill and company had 30, etc. And Nate replying also and saying, what about our 30 point first game? And then says, still waiting on response. And like nobody knew what was going on. And then Nate said what Epic did to him. This is pretty shocking. Check this out.
It just keeps happening and they never fix it and they don't care. And I got to keep remembering. And I'm not even that upset because I do know they don't care. I've come to terms with that. It was put on full display here today when they scuffed the tourney. And for a total hour, 0 statements were made about what's happening. The biggest slap in any pro's face was when they took away a lot, like our points, but not everybody's. So some teams got to keep their extra game. Like I saw on the leaderboard, like 50 teams got to keep their points from the game they played. The same stuff over and over again. Like I said to you a bunch of times, I've lost almost $200,000 in prize money. 200 grand. That's not like, that's a lot of money due to Epic's incompetence.
$200,000 is insane, and that should never ever happen from a multi-billion-dollar company. So does Epic even care about competitive gaming for Fortnite? I mean, we have to ask this, right? 3 hours later, they finally made a statement and said this about the missing points. Missing points in FNCS will be added tomorrow before round 3 begins. It sounds good. Sounds like they have it fixed, right? Just wait. Note that the current leaderboard may not be accurate and may change after the adjustments are applied tomorrow. So finally they respond, and it might seem like the problem is solved, but it isn't, and it's far from being solved now. Liquid Poach replied and said, how is this fair? You give points back, but a lot of teams had duplicated games. We weren't even able to play all 10 games, which honestly, this is a problem, but it's not even the biggest problem that people couldn't connect to games and couldn't play all 10 games. But still, you'll see in a second that they don't actually even fix anything. It's a huge mess, and it seems to happen in a ton of Epic's tournaments. So is a full restart the best idea? Face Thief said whole tourney was scuffed, just redo it. Nate Hill didn't like their response either, saying none of this makes any sense. You should have cut losses and ran another session tomorrow before finals, to which Reverse 2K said, or just skip this entire week and make week 2 next week. But there are so many replies with people so angry with Epic for ruining this tournament. It's just embarrassing that competitive Fortnite is sometimes a super high priority for Epic, and then sometimes it seems like they don't care at all and they don't even respond for hours after some serious issues affect it. But finally this morning, just now, Epic responded again and said the FNCS leaderboard for round 2 has been corrected with any missing points for the NA East and Brazil regions, which sounded good, right? Maybe they fixed the problem, but Reverse 2K just now tweeted out, weird, my team's 15 kill win first game didn't count. So what other competitive teams are out there? They don't have a voice. They can't get the word out on like socials, and they're just not going to get their points either. That could change their life with the money that they could win. There are bugs, there are problems that can come up. I get it, but to not tell anybody what's going on for hours, to not solve anything at all, and then to say it's fixed and still not actually fix it, what a mess, and probably should have just been redone, since some teams kept their points and some teams never got them back. Bumpa replied to Epic and said, it blows my mind that the session has not been completely redone. There was zero communication from you when queues first went down. There was zero communication when queues came back up. Some people lost out on multiple games due to a duplication error. How is this fair? And the answer is, it isn't, and the communication needs to get way better soon. And how many times did Epic say they want to communicate with us more? And now what happens? We get scuffed tournaments like this one and still no patch notes. I've been easy on Epic lately because they seem to be doing a really good job, but this is nuts and just all seems like huge steps in the wrong direction. Die on Twitter said, your communication is so bad. Remember you guys said you would support competitive if it got big? Well, it's huge now and y'all don't even support it. And it's good you guys are calling Epic out. It really is. Sometimes pros don't feel like they can say what they really want to say. So it's up to all the players to hold Epic accountable. Yes, they can do what they want in the end, but if you feel strongly enough about something that Epic is doing, right or wrong, let them know. Just do it in a good way like what we saw today. Keep in mind, this is for thousands or tens of thousands of dollars. Like winning first in some of these tournaments might mean more money than most people make in a year at their jobs. So this is way more than just a problem with a video game, but truly respect to Epic for putting the money up in the first place. They don't have to do that. I get it. But at the same time, they don't do it just for all of us to like have fun and stuff. The money they invest in competitive is meant to make them more money. So understand that too. And they just need to put in more effort. They need to make it a better experience for everyone, the viewers and the streamers and the pros and everybody. When you tweet out communication after many hours of confusion and then say you fixed it like 12 hours later, and then you still have pro players like Faze Thieves saying, you didn't count our last game, 16 points. Nice. You're just messing with your pro players, the ones who keep us all interested in watching and playing. I just hope Epic fixes these problems, guys. This is embarrassing for such a successful company to still have these problems. Remember to like and sub. Remember to leave a comment telling me your favorite gun in Fortnite right now to enter that minty code pickaxe giveaway. And remember, how many times do we say remember? Winners will be announced in the next video, so have that notification bell turned on. I'll be streaming right now live on Twitch TV, thatdenverguy, to give away 2 more minty codes and some V-Bucks. So come check it out and play some custom games and Zone Wars with us. Remember, Twitch TV, thatdenverguy. I'll see you guys in stream or in the next video. Love, Denver.